Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Miss P. I know, I haven't been here in quite some time. So let me catch y'all up on a few things while I get ready for work. Number one, yes, I don't have hairs, but I like my little bow thing, so I'm gonna wear it. Number two, I know what I look like. Thank you. I look good. Number three, um, this channel is just strictly my blog, and if you just so happen to follow, that's cool. I don't edit because I don't care. As well as I'm a 32-year-old going through a lot of stuff, and I know I'm not the only one. So, that being said, let's get into it. So, so basically, let's go back a few months. June, Juneteenth. My mom, excuse me, my mom went to London, UK, and I'm gonna try to get through this without crying. My mom went to London in June 19th. We took her to the airport, and yeah, we took her to the airport. My middle nephew went with her, and everything was cool. Well, June 24th, like 4 something in the morning my time, I get a call from my sister, like she blowing up my phone. I'm picking up. I picked up the phone. She was like, I need you to get here now. Family house. Okay, here I come. Pull up, and I had a dream about my mom that night, and it felt like excuse me, from the Elf collection, Holy Hydration, um, Keep Your Balance Toner. I added that to my little collection. Um, Basically, I had a dream about her, and it was like everything was against me, like left and right. People was trying to fight me. People was following me. People was just all over the place, and I was just frantic. And I was in this mall, and I was like, okay, what is happening? What is happening? You know? And I'm steady panicking, and I'm steady crying. And then I look to my right, and I see my mom, and I just run. I don't run, but I just run. And so I run if I have to. Let me say that. I run into her arms, and I felt this big old hug. I felt the hug, and I ain't think nothing of it until I got halfway to my people's house, and I'm like, nah, y'all know, and I just started crying. And I'm like, nah, that's not it. That's not. Well, I get inside the house, and my sister is bawling, crying. My nephews, the other two, because I have three. The other two was in the room with her, just pacing, just going back and forth. I'm like, no, 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 ain't no. Okay, Holy Hydration Triple Bounce Serum, uh, Elf Collection. And so I'm like, nah, that's not. Mm-mm. Well, my mom passed away. I don't want to go into details because it's just too much, but I got you up to the point, basically. The UK tried everything that they could do. It was multiple EMTs in the area. Multiple ambulances showed up and showed up. They did everything they were supposed to do, and the hotel as well. So, that being said, my mother passed away June 24th of 2024. And trying to cope with that was like my heart, my mind, my soul sunk to a pit of hell. Felt like. And if I end up, I'm using my Bluetooth so I can make sure y'all hear me. So if it rubs, excuse me. And I'm also trying to stop myself from getting emotional because I'm just, it was so good. Holy Hydration face cream. Uh, so we made phone calls that day, and the amount of people that my mama managed to speak to before she left surprised the hell out of all of us. Like, almost every phone call, I just talked to her. I just seen her before she left and that kind of thing. And it's like, my mom had a big impact on a lot of people, and it's them shoes I cannot fill. Me nor my sister nor the boys, we can imitate, but that what my mom did, yeah, we can't. I would never try to match that energy at all. And it's just the amount of people that was just like, no, I'm not ready. How you think we feel? And so got all the initial calls out the way. But then the battle came. And my sister, of course, was out of it. She helped here and there. She gave me my credit where it's due. And so that's when the battle came. So dealing with another country, they have their own process and procedures. And it's like one of those, like if my mom was local, it would have been handled in a matter of a week. Forgive the dog crying in the back. He fine. He over there. He's okay though. Any kittens? I just got some new babies, so excuse me on that. Anywho, so basically, they have their own process and procedures. They had to do an autopsy. That's mandatory. They had to, of course, clear my nephew because he was in the room with her. That part was done within 24 hours, so we got him back home within 24 hours because I was on that phone. No, he needs to come home. He needs to be here with us, this, that, and the other. Okay, no problem. Got that done. When I tell you, it took them, so I left, it took, I want to say, close to 2 months for my mama to get home. It took 2 months for my mom to get home. And everybody was communicating. That's the one thing that kept me from getting pissed off. Because the lady, her friend that she was visiting down there, she stayed on top of them. She made sure that they answered, said something, even if it's, we're still in this phase, and that phase. And of course, they had to prep her body while she was down there for transport. That was a whole nother situation. And then the cost of everything was $22,000. I don't know where it came from, but my mama had people that, for one, owed her, for two, just cherished her like that to make sure she got home, which I'm, appreciative of course, all day, because I ain't got no 22,000. But because my mom was a fluffy, because she's still in my heart, because my mom is a fluffy lady, she's of abundance, it costs more for her to get home. And to be in a, certain size casket and all of those things. And it's like, NYX, eyebrow glue, dark brown. Because of that, we had to do, like, everything took so long. Now, this is where I was getting pissed off at. And it's crazy. It was my own family that was pissing me off. See, the UK was taking forever. That was low key pissing me off. But because they were communicating, it kept some things at bay. My family, though, not all of them, but a nice amount. Well, where's she at? When's she gonna come? Do you think it was because she was obese? Who says that to somebody while they're grieving? Oh, you think because your mom was fat? No. What? Ask me what happened. How about that? Or if anything, just condolences. Like, what's done is done. Why you have to know the specifics and stuff like that? And for the record, clear everybody mind up. She died of natural causes. I looked at the coroner's report. The coroner told me, so I wouldn't have to guess what I'm reading. And it was said several times, no, she died of natural causes. She had arthritis in her knees, but that was about it. Weirdos. Anywho, so, weird stuff like that. And then pressing about when the funeral was going to be. She's not here. She hasn't made it in yet. Well, do you know when? Do I look like the coroner? Do I look like the cemetery? Like the funeral home? Do I look like any of them people? No. I'm at the mercy of a whole nother country. Hell. Y'all should have known it was different because it was in another country, but they didn't use that brain cell to add that math up. So, after a while of waiting, my mom passed June 24th. And people harassing, calling me while I'm at work. Like, June 24th, I had to go to work the next day. Because my little 32-year-old, I'm a part-time employee, as well as I have disability. And yeah, money is not money no more. So I have to make sure I go to work. Like, I have to be at work to get paid. I don't get grievance pay or nothing like that. So, yeah, I had to go to work the next day. And y'all calling me while I'm at work. Got me crying and stuff in the front. And I'm just trying to function. It wasn't like I was disheartened. My heart wasn't even there. But I had to do my job. Help, $22,000. It wasn't coming from just them. I had to put something in the pot too. It's my mama. So, calling me while I'm at work. Well, what happened? Like, it was always a what happened. Like, she gone. What else you want me to say? And I know it was the shock of it because, hell, it shocked the hell out of us. But just like you shocked, don't you think we are more shocked because we are her children? We were expecting her to come home. So, yeah, it was just So after being pestered of when the funeral was going to be, which I thought was weird too. Why y'all are rushing to get dressed to travel as well? Because my family, them people, because right now I'm just, my mom was originally from Dallas, so they had to travel to Houston for the service. Just a regular brown pencil from Family Dollar. And so it's like, why are y'all rushing to get dressed to cry and be hurt and conjure up things and reminisce? I don't know. It just was weird how they was just like, well, when the funeral? Well, what y'all gonna do? And if I got called one more time about some damn cake, I don't give a fuck about no cake. I don't. I really did not give a care about no cake. I buy cake on my own just to eat. I don't give a shit about. Well, what you think we should put on the cake? She gone. That's what she gone. Like, what else you want me to put on there? I don't care. I don't. I have more pressing matters to get my mom home from the UK than worrying about some damn Walmart cake. Weirdos. Then people want to tell me about people passing away from umpteen years ago, 25 years ago. Don't get me wrong. I understand. But my mind cannot empathize with you at this point because my mind is on my problem. So almost every phone call was turned from, oh, I want to give your condolences, to me consoling them about somebody who had passed some years ago. So it's like, what you call me for? Family members getting upset because they don't have my number directly. But we had my cousin, Latoya, we had her be the middleman for the Dallas people because she spoke to most of the people that was in Dallas. So I was like, y'all mad because y'all can contact us directly, but y'all still getting information. Some family members just not going to have my number. Still to this day. They're not. You're not going to have my number and I don't care. I don't. So that being said, we had a middleman for those reasons. Well, I'm trying to reach out to the girls. Then, I'm ranting a little bit, but yeah. Then we had people who wanted to come by and do their condolences. My sister's antisocial. I'm low-key antisocial. If my spirit don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. So basically that's what it was. But we allowed a few people to come by the house, of course. However, there's one set of people that came. I'm not gonna even put them out there like that, but I am gonna tell what happened because it pissed me off. As they're leaving, they want us to participate in family reunion plans. Mind you, we hadn't been to a family reunion since 2016 because they stopped inviting us, but they were still having them. Still was having them. But we wasn't invited. Now that my mama gone, you want to talk about, I'm not doing no fucking family reunion. What's wrong with y'all? Piss me smooth off. Like, excuse me? Got me out this. NYX. My shade. So yeah, like, we're planning for this is before any service or anything. You telling us about a family reunion. Okay. I see what, yeah, after this, you won't be hearing from me. Ever. You haven't done anything for me, so it's not mandatory that I see you, see me. So, that was weird. And I'm not doing it. So, kept getting pestered about when the service was going to be. So, one day I was renting with my sister. And most of the arrangements was done by me because me and my mom had the conversation when we went out of town the last time. And, it was cool. I didn't really care for it, but she had let us know that she had started paying for a little plot or whatever. And I was like, okay, let's go and get this conversation over with. Not thinking nothing of it. And while we were driving to her hometown one time, I got a new one. Where's my new one? While we were driving to Dallas or whatever, she told me to run down of how she wanted her arrangements and stuff like that to be. So, I guess, yay. And so, we did that. And we talked about it. So, they stayed pestering me about the arrangements and this, that, and the other. And I was getting pissed off because it's like y'all calling me at my job, trying to find out details that's not necessary in my mind. To me, it's not necessary to know exactly what happened. Or is it because she's fat? Weird. Um, and so I was like, I was ranting to my sister, and one moment, I got my ear maquillage. I said I was gonna show y'all. I have a little reel that I did. So the first time I bought my ear maquillage, I got the wrong color, just one shade lighter than what I needed. But let me show you what I did with it. So this is I like keeping my stuff in a box. So you know it's legit. My color is 230. But I ended up getting 210 the first time. So this is the 230. I went ahead and got the little bundle, you know. The concealer is, don't judge because I'm doing that. These things are small. 145. Concealer is 145. That's the number. He gave me a brush. Setting powder. I don't use it all the time. I like powdery dusty stuff. I don't always use it. I got a waterproof liner. I got a little Barney bag of stuff. I forgot to use my, what is this? No filter primer. I didn't use it this time because I put all the other stuff on my face. Sometimes I forget, and it's fine. And then this is the 210 that I ended up, the 210 I ended up getting that I use in a special way. You're gonna see in a minute. Because I'm not wasting no money. Period. You know, so I kept getting pestered about, when the arrangement's gonna be. Oh, one more thing. I'm drinking tea this morning. I usually do coffee, but I'm trying to do better. And this is the tea that I'm gonna be drinking. I'm gonna go get it in just a second. My water is boiling. It has helped with my stress because I do have hypertension, and as well as I'm going through a lot of shit. So, as well as this peak registration at the school, so everybody's amped up, and I have to keep myself to a certain level because I'm already stressed out personally. So, can't bring that to work. So yeah, everybody was pestering me about when the funeral arrangement was gonna be, and well, when's she coming home? All that kind of stuff, just weird. And so, of course, it's like we're anxious. We're having to wait. We're having to wait for their answers as well, and y'all just steady adding the stressor and reminding us. And mind you, all of us work. All three of my nephews work. They had just started, their little jobs and stuff like that. Because my middle nephew, who was with her, started his job once he got back. So that was like, make sure his mental capacity is better. And then that was another thing. It's like, y'all are pestering and bothering us, and we have to make sure his mental is okay. His grandmother passed in front of him. Like, he was there. But that doesn't matter. When is the funeral kind of thing, like weird. So that upset me, and I'm just like I had to put my foot down on a couple of people. They didn't really care for it, which I don't care. And so, like I was saying, back to the conversation, I was venting to my sister or whatever. And so I was just pissed off. I was like, you know what? Like, let's just have it while she's not here. I don't care. They rushing everything. They want it to be so now. NYX, finishing settings part. They want everything to be so now. Bet. Let's have it. She ain't gonna be here. She not gonna be here. So we set it the memorial service for July 13th. Yeah, July 13th. Because again, we needed time to see what was gonna happen. Well, we did the thing for July 13th. Baby, we said it. The colors were canary yellow and soft gray. The flowers were calla lilies, because those were my mom's. My sister's favorite flower was lilies, and my sister's favorite flower was calla lily. My mom liked canary yellow. So what I did was incorporated both of them because my sister was here 5 years, with my mom and stuff like that, and they had a closer bond. I was like black sheep, bad. And yeah, it was just to let her know that, yeah, like I'm incorporating everything, all of us together, and we got our pictures and stuff together, and all that kind of stuff. So everything was cool. Everything went well. However, before when we went in and set the I put too much on that side. Well, we went ahead and set the time for a regular African American funeral, 11 o'clock. Them ungrateful helpers, well, one, go ask, can we move it to 1 o'clock for those who are traveling? Hell no. Sure can't. Sure cannot. Sure cannot. No, it'll be at 11. Excuse me? After y'all harassed me while I'm at work about when arrangements was gonna be, when this and when that, and now y'all want to change it, my girl, get off my phone. And I'm glad it came through my cousin, because had they actually called my phone with that, I'm glad if you watching this that you reached out to her, because I sure would have gave you some other words. Then no, it's gonna be at 11. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, anywho, the service was good. We sung her, um, the very first song she sung at the church. That, we are members that she came through a friend, and she sung one time on the program and hadn't left since, so we ended up being members there all of our lives. We joined when I was 4. Don't judge, that was a long time ago. So we've been at the church for quite some time. Everybody is family. They get on my nerves from a distance, kind of thing. Like, I can't stand them, but you better not try them, if that makes sense. So that's that on that. Excuse me. Trying to make sure I'm doing this right, because I sure did put too much on this side, but it's okay. Things will balance. And so, yeah, like 1 o'clock, girl, ain't nobody gets to be crying all day or waiting for y'all all day. We had already said we're gonna have it, the memorial, and no, before the storm and all of that happened, we wasn't having no repast. What am I sitting down eating with y'all for? And I ain't heard from most of y'all in some years. And as well as, no, I don't want to cry with y'all. No. I've been crying with y'all this whole time. This is the 1:30. Your maquillage. Trust the process, honey. And so, we didn't want to cry with y'all. We don't want to be around nobody. We just wanted to have the service and go home. And we had libation. Like, yeah. We had food and libation. My nephew made some nachos, and we had Hennessy, vodka, tequila, all of them. Because it's just, yeah, that's what we wanted to do, and it was fine. And we selected a few people to come through if they wanted to. Pushing it back like I got hair. I'm just trying to get my belly head. And it was fine. Like, everything was, the service itself was fine. Who needed to be there was there, as they say. As well as it actually was a really, everything went good. We sung her first song that she did while she was there, I Am God. My cousin led it, but I had to help her because she was missing a couple of parts. Because my mom sings it a certain way that literally everybody at the church knows the song verbatim because of her. Because she rocked that song. And if you don't sing a certain part, yeah, you don't know the song. You're not a part of the whole thing. But the whole church knows the song because of how my mama sung it. Like how it go and the pattern. It's a trip, to be honest with you. Even people we don't even really like. No, if you heard my mama sing that song, you know the song because of how she sung it. Basically, it was her song. Gotta give her that. She was God in that song. Okay. About how she said, God be the glory. So the service itself was nice. The yellows and stuff like that was beautiful. Everything was nice. Uh, and yeah, they went on about their merry way. But we still had to wait. We still had a waiting game going on. She still hadn't come home. And so it was just like, yeah. And we still had to go to work. So that was tough. After having a memorial, it was like we basically had to bury her 3 times. And somebody brought that to my recollect. Because the first initial grievance was fine, being on the phone while it was happening. The second line of grievances was having the memorial service. And then finally, so after the memorial service, I ended up going out of town. It was already planned. Me and my homegirl, we go on girls trip almost every year during the summertime because she is kid free during that time because her mom comes and help out, that kind of thing. And we do something with the shrimpster and then we go on about our merry way. So we had already had our thing, everything was set. So I went and was praying that they wasn't saying my mom was on her way back while I was gone because I was gone for a week. Still no word. I got back. Then I was supposed to go to Dallas. Not supposed to. I was going to Dallas the 6th through the 11th. And it was crazy because I was like, I don't want to go if my mom's not laid to rest. But it was for my Eastern Star. I was getting elevated. I wanted to go. It was a number of things. And so I did. I was like, oh my God, like this is stressful now. Now this is really stressful because, at least when I went on the girls trip, I knew the time frame because I knew what stage they were at. Now I'm like, okay, no, I'm ready for her to come home. What's going on, this and the other. Nobody really saying much. They saying stuff, but not what I want to hear. And so we stayed waiting and waiting and waiting. Well, if I was leaving on the 6th, my mom came home because the 6th was a Tuesday. My mom made it home the Thursday before I was leaving. I can't give y'all no dates. Look at your calendars. The Thursday before I was leaving. No. No, the Friday before I was leaving. They couldn't get it ready for Saturday because she had just got there. So we had it Tuesday morning before I left. I was so, all my stuff was in my car to go to Dallas because I was going for a week. And I was at my mama's, we laid her to rest on that day. And everything kind of worked out because I didn't miss anything, which I was like, I would have been sick to my stomach. Or I would have figured something out. But give me 1 second. Let me go get my tea. Okay, I'm back. We're going for the fall theme because it is our fall semester at the school. So let's try to make something happen. But back to the story. I'm super glad that I was able to be here for my mom, you know, when we laid her to rest. And that part was beautiful, you know, being at the cemetery and stuff like that. And getting her laid to rest. Excuse me. Um, and once everybody left or whatever, as we were driving off, I saw them, you know, putting her into the ground, and so I just stopped my car and I just watched. It was crazy because I had bought myself some flowers. Um, was that a couple of days before? I think it was that Friday. I had bought me some flowers for myself because I just do that. Remember my damn self. I bought myself some flowers. And so they had bloomed. And so I brought them because they wasn't going to survive while I was gone. And it was enough flowers for everybody out of that one little bushel that I bought from Kroger's, I think. It was one of them stores I had bought. I spent me $10 on some flowers for myself. And it was enough flowers for everybody to put, you know, on her casket. And it was beautiful. Everything turned out the way it needed to be. And I hit that road to Dallas with my tears and her in the rearview. And I did my prayer and, you know, said goodbye to my sister now. And of course she like, you need to make sure you come home. And so right now traveling is a thing that we just like, is it necessary? Is it necessary, seriously? Because we want to make sure you get home. So that's where I have been for the past 2 months and a half. Yesterday, I had a mental breakdown because I don't have children, so my mom was what I was living for. She was my everything. She was my reason. She was my season. Plus I was bad as a child. So I was, you know, I had I had been doing better and stuff. Like been able to show her accomplishments, and I wasn't done. Like I had just gotten to the OES not too long ago, January 20th. 8 days before my birthday, I got installed into the OES Eastern Star. And so I just got elevated this past, when I went out there to Dallas in August, in the beginning of this month. And I wanted her to know about it. And then they also had a ceremony at the end of the week that I could have invited her to so she could see everything. So it was just stuff I wasn't done with her. Like, period. I wasn't done. I'm 32. I still haven't had my kids. And my oldest nephew just turned 20, 21, one of the two. 20. I think it's 20. Just turned 20 August 19th. So it's like we had stuff still that we needed to celebrate. And you're not here. You're here, but not here. So that's that on that. And so that's where I've been. I'm gonna have my moments, of course, because it's just like, yeah, you know, it's my mom. She was my everything. So right now, I'm struggling with trying to figure out what to do. What to do. I have my limitations, but I'm also like, I don't know where I'm headed. I know that sounds, I don't even know what it sounds like, but I don't know where I'm headed. So, y'all gonna take the journey with me. I've stopped, I'm not on the baby journey anymore right now because current events, as well as some more reality checks have come. They not a good suitor, not from what they've shown, so it's like, why even push that button? Forcing something that don't need to be forced, basically. And so, coping with that, then, you know, me and my homegirl, her kid is back in school, so she's focused on that, which mommy duty always comes first. Hell, I don't care what you got to say. And if you can't understand it, it's on you. So, school has started back, so me and my homegirl, she doing her thing, I'm doing mine. My homeboy, he's still around, he's cool, everything's cool, you know. He's getting himself together, and I'm very proud of that, happy for that, seriously. I'm happy all my friends are flourishing and getting where they want to be. I just don't know where the hell I'm going. And I hope they just don't forget about me until I figure it out. My sister is like, you know, she's still watching. You know, you can still show her. My mama is a hoot. She would make me laugh when I done something or accomplished something. So it's just, I guess, the response I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna still try to show her some kind of way, but you don't feel the same to me. You just don't. And so I'm just, like I said, coping with that. Whenever something itch, just use your little things so you don't have no scratch marks in your face. And yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. It's just not the same. But like I said, I'm going to. I paint. I do paint. And I am trying to redecorate my house. Some paintings are not worth going to go buy. I can actually do them myself. So I will be doing some of those projects where I can, you know, have something to do. Something to do. Until I figure out where I want to go. Excuse me, all the noise. Where I want to go, where I'm headed to, why I'm headed to it. And just, you know, figure things out. So I'm gonna not try to make everything so gloomy, but I'm just also just trying to, like I say, figure some things out where I want to go now. Like I really don't have anything that's like holding me to anything, you know. I don't have children to, like, if I wanted to move, I thought about that. My new lease information is coming in next month, so depending on what that's talking about will, I guess, determine if I move or if I'm gonna stay here for one more year. I've been in this apartment for almost 5 years, so like I say, it'll determine based off of what the new lease information that they give me as far as the upcoming year, and I will make my decision from there. And then also my homeboy might be moving out because we're roommates right now. You know, this economy, things happen, support was needed on both ends, but now it's like, okay, you know, we're gonna keep roommating or we're gonna go our own way, but you better still be my friend, kind of thing. So we gotta see about that as well. There's a lot of uncertainties around me that's kind of pissing me off just a little bit. And it's not necessarily a hardcore pissing off. It's just like, why is it arising now? And I'm still dealing with a lot of stuff right now. Why? Tell me why. You know, that kind of thing. So that's just how I feel. And I'm just trying to cope with with everything that's new. Excuse me one second. with everything that's new, that's the new normal in my life. I don't like it. I don't like it. I miss her every day. I call her every day. Like, my mom was good at shooting the shit. If I'm like, Mom, I'm trying to pass this time on this clock, trying not to leave early, she would find something to talk about. And it would be a good old funky time. My sister, she works from home, and she's always on the phone with, clients and stuff, so I can't just call her like I would do with my mom. So it's just, some voids are not being filled, and it's like, it's not on somebody else to do it, because at the end of the day, that was something that she did for me. So, coping with that. I just miss my stinker butt. Other than that, ain't shit been popping up. I'm just trying to stay sane, really. Just trying to stay sane, not lose my marbles, and then set my boundaries for those people that's just being weird. Y'all can't see shit. I need to figure out my lighting, to be honest with you. Now, that part I will do. Editing, no. Lighting, I'll figure it out. But yeah. So, I just don't know where I'm headed. I'm trying to figure that part out and what I want to do. And it's crazy because it's like, did I ever know? Or was I just picking things that would make her proud? So that's another self-evaluation that I need to do. Like, what is it that I really want to do? Those of y'all that watch me on my other videos, y'all know I get quiet during that part because I gotta focus. Did I do it? Sometimes I don't get my cat eye right, and so it just be a blurred eye at the end. Boom. Yay. That was the Il Makiage waterproof liner. So that's basically the gist of what I've been dealing with. Just trying to make sure, I find something to do productive with myself. That's still progressing me forward in this crazy world. And everything's so goddamn expensive, like. And no, I'm not trying to live above my means, but a sense of stability is still uncertain in today's time. Like, is anybody stable? mentally, financially, emotionally, any of this, any of this. So, who knows? I went to this eyelash place. When I tell you, I went to go get my eyelash done because I was going to be gone for 2 weeks. And I didn't want to deal with the strips. I'm going to get them redone, but for right now, we're going to do strips because they all came out. And as you can see, I need a refill as well, but responsibilities come first. You know. So, I went to the lash place that I am now going to be a regular at as soon as I get stability that we were just talking about. So, when I went in there, it was all tranquil, right? The music was nice, the people were nice. Man, that lady started on my lashes. I was knocked out. Like, girl, you know how you wake yourself up because you didn't? Yeah, I did that a couple of times. It was so peaceful up in there. And most of the time, I fall asleep anyway, so it ain't like it's just a me thing. While that's drying and getting sticky, the 210 that I was telling you about that I ended up getting, and it was not my color. Because I have a little orange undertone to myself, just a wee bit. I use it for under here. Conceal once more and again. And it makes my melanin pop just a wee bit once I blend it all out. Of course, you can bring some up here. Make sure everything stays balanced. Yes, I have dimples in my chin. Yes, I got it. My dad has the same ones. So, I believe from what I saw. Anywho, but the place was so tranquil. And the way Home Chick did my lashes, I will be showing them off when I get them redone. Because I am going to start doing more videos. This is going to be my outlet. I know I've disappeared a few times. But at the end of the day, I only have myself to blame. Because I'm just tripping. Yes, TLC, honey. And so, yeah, I'm gonna start doing my videos and prepping. Just, you know I'm not the only 30-something-year-old going through weirdness. And then I also have my sickness, scleroderma. And it hasn't flared or anything, thank God. I have not dealt with major things. Of course, my everyday, sometimes my body don't want to get up and get going. And, we have a little conversation. I'm, letting know who's boss. And then, of course, winter is coming, so my ulcers are about to be not present. We're not going to speak them into existence. They're not going to be here. They're not going to be here. They're not going to be here. But I'm going to start my prep for winter starting next month, September. That's usually when I do that. I increase my iron pills and, get all of my thermal clothes ahead of time because they're on sale. And easier to find while other people are not looking for it. While they're looking for costumes, I'm looking for winter wear, okay? And that's just that on that. I don't know what I'm gonna be this year because Halloween is my homegirl's favorite holiday. And we do something. We have been doing something since we became friends 5 years ago. So we did do Thelma, and she was Thelma because she's a redhead. and I was Sharon Stone, Halle Berry, from Flintstone. So we did a little Flintstone thing. It was cute. And then the other time she was a pirate and I was a princess. Stuff like that. So we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. But we gotta get it together because yeah. I'm more focused on winter because I'm trying to survive. So y'all see, it ain't really do much, but give me a little, as well as I wasn't just to waste my money because I already had it. Alright, blend. So I still have a few things I guess to look forward to. I am consolidating my debt at this current time. I'll have the link for that down below as well, just in case y'all want a referral. Possibly. I just thought about it. You have to have some of my information. No, I'll tell y'all where to go to get your loans consolidated. How about that? Because I'm using them. So far, so good. I got 2 of them. Not loan consolidation, debt consolidation. I had credit cards. Now I'm down to my one, Capital One, so I can get my points. But they've already made 2 settlements so far. And I had about 6 accounts. Because it was loans and credit cards. Look, I was irresponsible. I know, but that ain't your business. I'm telling you, I'm getting out of it. And yeah, my mama knew about it too. So I'll tell y'all where I went to get that done. Excuse me 1 second. I hadn't put on strips in quite some time. But yeah, and so I'm doing a couple things here and there. So your girl can get back on track with life, a vicious cycle. And so far they've consolidated two of the accounts that I had submitted for consolidation. And yeah. And if you refer somebody, because I'm not referring anybody because y'all not getting my information. If you refer somebody, you get a little incentive, like $100 or what have you, for referring, which I think is cool. Because either you could put it towards your payment or keep it. Either or. Other than that, some videos are not going to be pretty. Oh, open sesame. Some videos are not going to be pretty. Some of them is just going to be on venting or, reminiscing about my mama. That, But I try not to make everything. I'm not really a doom and gloom kind of person. Even though the situation is it hurts. Like, I cry to myself all the time, but I also don't cry for you, so I'm not going to do that on here. As well as, if I'm trying to get a message across, you can't understand me if I'm crying. So, I try to do my best. And whenever I have those days of grievances, and I just want to talk to y'all about it, somebody might be going through the exact same thing. Or similar, that they've lost somebody, and so now they're just trying to figure out, what do I do now? Where do I go from here? Because when I had my first dark day, my first dark time is when my homeboy Tremaine passed. I loved him dearly, and he knew it. And so, excuse me. And so, my mom was there for that. So she got me through that. However, nobody really know how to be here for me with my mom passing. And I have to be honest about it. Like, checked in, you know, everybody is here, but they not here to me. To me, I feel like I am by myself. Oh, what, you know, where I'm headed, where am I going, what am I doing, what are we doing? And with everyone else getting on their own, you know, 2 feet in their own, you know, bracing for the economy kind of thing, don't nobody really know how to be here for me unless I'm not. But I'm also that friend. I am that friend. Everybody has said it. It's been voted for. I'm not making it up. I bounce back quick, like super quick, whether it's my sickness or dealing with something at my job, dealing with something with my car, anything. I kind of bounce back pretty quick. This one, I'm not. And I don't think they know how to handle the, oh, she's not okay yet. No, I'm not. I'm never going to be okay. My mom was my world. I have no children, so yeah, she was my priority. So it's like, don't nobody really know how to, you know, be here for me because I'm the bounce back queen. I have the faith. I'm the religious one in my group, and you know, that kind of thing. So it's like, nobody know what to do. And it's okay. I can't fault them for that. I can't really fault them for that. That's not their upbringing. My mom taught us how to be there for people through everything. And yeah, everything. Everything. She taught us how to be there for everything. And some people just don't know how to do that. And I'm coping with that. And I'm cool with that because at the end of the day, I understand. Yeah, they don't know how to be here for me. Especially with such a serious and severe matter. Like, it's my mother. And so, yeah, working on it. Okay, so we can finish off the fall theme. Let's get funky. And then I'm done. Okay. But I will be back for more videos. I am working on myself, and you're going to be with me while I do this. Now, some videos I am going to be cleaning my home, deep cleaning my home. Don't be judging. Because I'm not no big, you know. And I also have my limitations with my disability. So if something don't look right, just know I'm working to the best of my ability. But I'm also redecorating my home. So I want y'all to see that process. And also realize you're not going to get everything right away. I wish there was a way where you can just put everything inside your cart and buy it. But no. No. And then also I'm on my dental journey. I know y'all see me in I had started the process, but my mom passed. I had an appointment. Yeah, no, didn't make it. But I'm actually gonna be calling them today to get everything back on track. Cause your girl wanna smile, of course, and make funny faces like I always still do. But it'd just be better if some things were there. You know, I'm okay with it. And I don't know what lipstick this is. This is in my mama's room, and I took it. while we were cleaning out her stuff. I took a lot of her stuff. What? Okay, so I don't have lips, right? I don't. But they actually had a nerve to try to look like something today. I'm trying to be present and accounted for. Let me show y'all the box. Oh, here you go. This is the box that it came in. The lipstick. And I'm using 2 colors. Because I don't just do bold red like this. I'm about to fix it. But I'm using those 2 colors out of there. But it comes with this. But no. I don't know where she got it from. I just know she wasn't in my makeup no more. She had her own. I was like, oh, okay. Proud of you. Proud of you. Because my mama is one of them types, let me use your powder puff. That's what we call it. Let me use your powder puff, get some of that residue, because you know I still had makeup on it kind of thing. And yeah, so she started buying her own little makeup. And then because she was going out of town, she wanted to make sure she was set. Now, the best thing about her going out of town, it was on her bucket list. I kid you not. Her bucket list, and I don't know if it was because of the college crush that she had on this man named Lincoln, who was from London, but she had been talking about going to London for quite some time because he had a club out there or something like that. So I don't know if that's why it was added on her bucket list, but it was on her bucket list to go to London, and she went. She was able to see live music, which she had been wanting to do even locally, but she didn't go. And it's not because of her. She wanted somebody to go with her, and her friends are friends when they want to be friends. It's like if I tell my homegirl I'm off tomorrow, I want to go to the pool and drink daiquiris. Come on. There's the will, there's the way, kind of thing. Or we'll plan it out correctly. If it makes sense. She will, you know, but nobody, I don't know, whatever. But she was able to see live music. She was able to go actually see a play, like, you know, where art outside, you know, that kind of thing. I thought that was so cool. Everything, and try new food. So, yeah, home chick went out with a bang. But she booked us on for real because it was expensive to get her home. But she was worth everything. I don't give a shit. Everybody she has helped, everything that she has done. You know, everything she has done, everybody she has helped. Yeah. We gonna make sure she got home. And I'm just so happy everybody pitched in and kicked in like they were supposed to at the end of the day. Because my mom was there for a lot of people. And it would have just hurt my heart if they would have been like, oh. And just like, you know? So, by the grace of God, sweet communion of the Holy Spirit, my mama is laid to rest at Houston Memorial Garden, where she wanted to be. She was handled by the people she wanted to be handled by. And because she was a hefty woman, she had a bunch of men picking up her casket. So she still went out with a bag. So, hey, you know. Me, 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 me. But anywho, she did what she needed to do while she was here. too much of the red away. To fix your ombre, if you put too much, just dab the two sides and it'll come back together. A little correction. I'm actually having a nerd out lips today, so I over, did it. Whew. We got through this, people. So this is what the face looks like. Let me bring a little, shimmy a little close. My eye always leaks when I'm done. You know what? Burlington. You look, Burlington. I need to go get me some more. Did you know that Burlington got pillows for 2 of them? You know pillows is expensive nowadays. I got 2 jumbo. And you know jumbo is different than regular. 2 jumbo pillows for $14.99 at Burlington. I'm going to go get me some more pillows. I am a pillow princess. Not in that aspect, but get out the gutter. I like pillows in my bed when I'm sleeping. How about that? My eyes stay leaking, but had to catch a quick little snap real quick, so just in case I need a thumbnail. But yeah, this is the look for today. I'm wearing a gray sweater, and it has like a fall leaf on the in the middle of it, and it say it's fall, y'all. It's a RegSmeg collection. I'm gonna add the link down below. Also, if you're local in Houston and you have events coming up, I also have an event planner that I'm gonna link down below, as well as therapeutic self journey. I am coloring more, and I'm doing my paint work, but coloring books is very therapeutic. So that link will be down below, where you can find some dope coloring books, like dope coloring books. Seriously, it's by the same company that the sweater is from, but it's on 2 different sites, so don't worry, I'll provide the link. And yeah, I hope everyone have a wonderful day. Be kind. Be considerate. Please be considerate. You don't know what people are going through. You don't. You really don't. But be you. Because, honey, that's all you can do. Bye.